All eyes are on the weekend forecast, but first we want to alert you to Monday, when things are still looking a bit wetter. Some slight discrepancies between our models here. The American model at 9 o'clock Monday morning, a little bit wetter compared to the European model, and that's a trend that we see through lunchtime. Here's noon on Monday on the model comparison, but where we see greater agreement is 5 p.m. Monday. So we are expecting the return of showers and perhaps some thunderstorms as we begin next week. So again, this could have some impacts on planning things like back to school outfits. In the meantime, things are looking quite nice this weekend. Dew points remain fairly pleasant. Tomorrow, they begin to climb a bit on Sunday, a bit muggier, especially by Sunday evening, but it's not until we get into next week where we're back solidly in the muggy range. Take note of the dew points here Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We also are still running a bit of a surplus for rainfall, not only this month, but for the year. Look at this. Over an 8-inch surplus for the Hartford area since 2024 began when it comes to rainfall. We are sitting just shy of 38 inches of rain, or the liquid equivalent of anything frozen. We are not adding to that tally today. The view on our iCam in New London showing blue skies as far as the eye can see. Currently 75 degrees. Winds out of the southwest, that is, at 13 miles an hour. Our iCam in Torrington also showing mostly sunny skies. So that gives you an idea of what's going on in the northwest and southeast corner of the state. Any plans you have outdoors this evening, good to go. Very comfortable out there, too, by late August standards. Temperatures in the 70s from the hills, inland, along the shoreline, dropping into the upper 60s and lower 70s by 8 o'clock this evening. So you certainly don't need to worry about the jacket like you may have over the last several evenings where we've been in the 60s as soon as the sun sets. Dew points still in the 50s across most of the state. Couple of spots along the shoreline showing dew points in the lower 60s. We're expecting mid and upper 50s inland tonight, upper 50s and low 60s along the shoreline. So not as cool as we've been. If you want to spend some time out on Long Island Sound tomorrow, the WICC Surfside Hotel Greatest Bluefish Tournament ongoing. Tomorrow, northwesterly winds around 5 knots. That means seas 1 foot or less. And then we see that wind be more southwesterly, shift to be more southwesterly on Sunday. Temperatures up just a couple of degrees on Sunday, too. Here's our overview of the tropics right now. Not much to talk about in the Atlantic. Next up on the name list will be Francine, although development not expected anytime soon. Should anything develop, though, you can always get updates on the free WFSB weather app. In the meantime, locally, we are talking about nice weather for the weekend. 85 tomorrow, 87 on Sunday, a bit muggier on Sunday. And then Monday, we see the risk of some showers or storms developing, especially in the second half of the day. Tuesday actually looking a bit brighter now and thus a bit warmer. 83 Monday, 85 Tuesday. Along the shoreline over the next few days, we will be mostly running in the lower half of the 80s. By Wednesday next week, mid and upper 80s, likely the warmest of the next 7 days. Maybe an isolated storm develops later in the day. Thursday and Friday at this point in time looking warm, but dry. Our average high temperature for the Hartford area is September 2nd. That is Labor Day Monday. So about 10 days from where we are right now is when our average high temperature falls to 80 degrees. Of course, that number will continue to drop as we approach fall and eventually winter. Kara, this first lower 7-day forecast, though, certainly looking very summery. So no need to worry too much about those fall clothes just yet.